Welcome everyone to another wonderful episode here, Jaws Podiatry. This is going to be a great video for a lot of reasons. Young patient has presented to our office today. Chief complaint of a bunion deformity, progressively getting worse with time. But what's interesting is that what makes this video, I think, really special is the fact that the patient here, we have a control, so to speak, right, on the left. What do I mean by that? 6 years ago, the patient underwent surgery for the bunion, okay? And I'm gonna let so we'll try to make this a little bit of a Q&A. So after the procedure, how long, what was the recovery like?
It was very painful. I was in crutches for, let's say, 6 weeks, and I was in a boot for 2 more weeks.
So in other words, it was the point. I think the point is it was very rigorous, right? It was not something that the patient, I think, was possibly expecting, maybe.
Correct.
We're not going to really even remotely talk about the scar that sticks out like a sore thumb, right? You have this huge scar from here to here.
Correct.
And it's not raised, actually. It's not like a keloid. A little bit hypertrophic, but it's flat. It's unfortunate, right? And in addition, you can't really appreciate it, but the toe, there is deviation of the toe. The toe should actually be right there. So, that's something that we also discussed. So aside from, when we talk about the, 3-4 things, people are always, asking me, not only patients here, but also through all of our, social media platforms, what makes, MIFAS, right? Minimally invasive foot and ankle surgery so unique and different, right? This is a perfect example. Again, when we talk about the bunion, 1 stitch here, 1 stitch here, 1 stitch right here. We spoke about, I'm not going to really do this, but we would definitely correct the bunion. And then, the problem here has been that the bunion has basically, pushed all the toes that way, right? Lift up your foot a second so I can there we go. So you see what has happened? So that's the way it needs to, after the correction. But all these, the lesser toes are moving that way because there you go. The structural deformity. So we did speak in great length about, pursuing, the correction of the bunion using minimally invasive surgical approach. We did speak about possibly also correcting maybe the left great toe into a more, rectus position. But we were talking about the scar as well. And the truth is, the patient has a really, she brought up a really great idea, which is, a lot of people that have, like, whether on the foot or anywhere else, a tattoo, right? There's, right? I think it's a great idea. Just to, because I think that revising something as such may not be the best choice. May not be such a wonderful thing because you may end up with a, similar situation. So that's an interesting idea. Possible tattoo, if the patient is,
willing to undergo the pain.
That was the biggest, I think, limiting factor. Am I correct? Pain. And no one likes to experience pain, right?
Right.
So that's one of the other great things about minimally invasive foot surgery, bunions, hammer toes, whatever the case may be, pain. I think this is a great video.
I agree.
It really is. Okay. Well, I will definitely keep everyone afloat. I feel bad, sort of, this is where education comes in, because the patient had no idea that minimally invasive foot and ankle surgery existed 6 years ago. And I'm sure that the patient would have probably made an informed decision, back then, A or B, right?
Correct.
Open traditional, minimally invasive. As always, www.jawspodiatry.com, Instagram, Dr. Tojam, Jaws Podiatry, Facebook. And last but not least, our YouTube channel, Jaws Healthcare. I hope everyone has enjoyed this video. Have a wonderful day, everyone.